Dynamic providers will trace frequency and try and keep it as close to 50 as possible. So this will involve injections or withdrawals of generation or increases and decreases in demand. Non-dynamic providers will have a static trigger, which means once frequency hits a specific range, they'll therefore be required to provide response. So response can also be divided across different timescales or across even deeper service types. So we'd have our primary, secondary, and high response, where primary and secondary are for low frequency, and then high frequency just sits by itself in a group. Primary providers would be required to provide full output after 10 seconds and to sustain it for a further 30 seconds. For secondary providers, they would provide full output after 30 seconds and sustain it for 30 minutes. For those who provide high frequency response, they would provide it after 10 seconds at full output and sustain it indefinitely. So National Grid, as a system operator, assesses tenders against our C16 license obligation. Tenders are assessed in 3 steps. Step 1 involves assessing the cost of the tender against the cost of obtaining an equivalent service in the mandatory market. From this, all tenders are stacked against the benefit that they provide. In step 2, we overlay our requirement, accounting for the cost of overholding. Where a tender results in overholding, where settlement periods have already been satisfied, zero value is placed here. Step 3 involves using National Grid's procurement strategy to determine how much volume should be accepted for future delivery months. This involves taking a measured approach to ensure that volume is not procured too far in advance. Following this, the benefit of these tenders are then recalculated and the stack is reshuffled to account for this. Each month, the results of the assessment are explained in our webinar. If you would like to participate in the webinar or receive additional information, please contact your account manager.